Hello, my lovelies. It's Tuesday, and I want to bring you a scrapbook video that is from one of the Wilna Furstenberg classes that she held at the Color Theory Workshop, and that was through Studio Calico Online. And I still haven't finished that series, but I'm halfway through. I need to get back to it, actually. I kind of went on hiatus and had a bit of a blurb in my life, but I'm getting back on track. So just wanted to show you some of the ways that I put it together. So I did take some of the Color Theory ink or acrylic paint from Simple Stories, not Simple Stories, Studio Calico. And I just kind of scribbled them on the white background, the cardstock from American Crafts. And I also took this Teresa Collins paper, You Are My Happy, and a bit of Heidi Swap gold, or not Heidi Swap, Hero Arts gold, and distressed the edges. And so you've got like a pink, a slate gray, which is really dark, a mint, and a teal kind of green color. And then I go through with the Mr. Huey's Mini Mister, and I believe that's called Skyscrape, or Skyscraper. And then I also take some of the Lindsay Stamp Gang in Turbine Teal and Saltwater Taffy, and I'm just kind of adding to blend out and make those acrylic paints not look so harsh. It just kind of smooths them out. And then I went ahead, the color was a little bit off, and so I went ahead and added a little bit of these cheap watercolors just to blend it out a little further on that green. I wasn't really liking the green the way it was, so you see me do that. And then, let's see. I'm just going to I'm going to back it here. It's dried down, so it was kind of warped, and I wanted to put a lot of score tape on the back to try and flatten that out the best I could. Sorry, I'm kind of multitasking here. I'm trying to configure my laptop and clean it up, and it's not wanting to cooperate while I'm narrating, so pardon me. I did take some of these Maggie Home rub-ons, and I tried to use them on this textured American Crafts, and it did not want to play nice. It did not cooperate at all. So you'll see me mess with those rub-ons, and then I end up covering them up or scratching them off. It just was a nightmare. So I layered up the picture with some scraps, and then I put them on the foam tape backing to pop up the picture. And this is a picture of London and Cortland, and it was on London's Instagram, so I'm going through her Instagram pictures from 2014, which I play with. I already did most of True's, if not all of True's, or maybe, no, I haven't done True's 2014. I've done her 2013's. And I'm just kind of playing around with banners. I can't talk today. I'm sorry. I have too many things going on, but I wanted to get this video to you because I'm going to visit some friends in Washington, D.C. area. They're actually in Virginia, and you've probably heard me talk about them before, Michael and Wendy. And so I leave tomorrow, and I won't get back until Monday. So that's 4 days I'll be gone. And then I won't be able to get a video to you during that time. So I thought I'd go ahead and narrate this one so I could share with you until I get back. So Here is my epic fail with my rub-ons, and I guess you would think that at this point in my life I would know better than to try rub-ons on a textured surface, but I just must be stubborn-headed because they'd rather that rub-on would rather adhere to the paper, the plastic, than to the paper. So I just was like, okay, we're going to cover that up and move on. And I wanted to layer around the picture, so you'll see me pull in some stickers. These are Maggie Holmes, and those are, well, I have Dear Lizzie written down, but those are Maggie Holmes. Oh, I have Maggie Holmes written down too. And I'm going to try and just kind of layer around the photo so that your eye can follow around the photo with those stickers. In the meantime, I think you know me, I'm kind of scattered back and forth, so I decided to make a little set of accents down here on the lower left, and I'll also pull in that word that says dream. I'm going to color it with some of that Lindsay Stamp Gang in that turbine teal, because it'll give it a nice glittery teal color that will tie in with the color above it that I did the acrylic paint and spray mist with. And I'm just fussing here to go through my product and find what I think will go with it. I do end up finding some acrylic butterflies, and those are Heidi Swapp, but they're also in that soft little teal color. And I think this is where I decide I probably need to paint that dream. And that cutout, ironically, is just, it's not really a frame or anything. It was the back piece of an ephemera pack that it really didn't go to anything. You punched out the center and used it, but then I thought, well, it makes kind of a cool frame accent, so I'll just put it behind the word dream, and that will be the same kind of shape as the oval sticker that I pulled from Maggie Holmes. And so I'm just kind of tying in colors and shapes. And once I get that bottom cluster on the lower left put together, I'm going to start putting those stickers and embellishments around the photo. I did have fun with this one. I love Wilna Furstenberg and all of her classes, and she teaches so many wonderful techniques and is very humble and sweet about sharing. So I just love her. I think this is where I decide I'm going to go ahead and cover up that word hello. But I decide not to use that there we go. I pull up the photo cluster and I'll use it. And I pretty much end up covering up that horse. It doesn't look so bad here, but in person it just looked odd. London loves horses, and she spent many summers in horse camp and equestrian camps, and just learning about horses, taking care of horses, that sort of thing. We have a fabulous stable down the road that provides lessons, and she mainly does English saddle, but she has done a little bit of bareback. She didn't really care for Western at all, and I grew up in the country, so I've never rode English, but I've rode bareback and Western, so that's kind of backwards from what she's done. I do end up using that large orange sticker, and I just thought it kind of popped off the page and tied in that lighter orange for the background piece. And those are from the Dear Lizzie sticker line. I end up pulling that wood frame off because I just don't think it matches, but you will see me, there's that acrylic butterfly from Teresa Collins, and you'll see me pull in some ephemera from the Teresa Collins 9 & Co. pack. And I'll also pull in one of my homemade ribbon bows, and it's kind of a bigger green bow. I'll put that underneath the picture. And also some of my Mod Podge melts that I've painted. The So Happy is from that Teresa Collins ephemera. And I really did like, I messed with this because I really did like that Always and Forever. I wanted to use it so bad, but for whatever reason, it was too distracting. It was the wrong size. Had it been just a little bit smaller, I think it would have worked beautifully there, but it just kind of overwhelmed, especially next to that other sticker from Maggie Holmes, and that's So Happy. It's just, I couldn't get it to work. So I take that off and put in a big green bow. But the So Happy is Teresa Collins. I don't know if I said that. And so are the orange glasses. And I'm just going to wrap it up with some of those Mod Podge melts and that ribbon, and that will pretty much finish the page. I can't think of anything else that I did, so that's pretty much it. I've got a blog hop that I'm involved in coming in May, and you can check out the Pretty Paper page on Facebook or my blog that will be listed at the end of this video. And I apologize, that's True and her dog barking, or well, True's not barking, but she's barking at her dog, I guess. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day, and there will be still pictures at the end and information on how to find me and what I'm up to. So have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.